Uzima Lifestyle Center, Eat for Optimal Health. I am so glad you joined us today for this another episode of our summer edition. Last time we looked at some summer beverages, so today we have a special recipe for you. Potato wedges with black bean burgers. That is the red potatoes. All right. So, before we get started, permit me to tell you that Uzima Lifestyle Center is your one-stop shop for all your health and wellness needs. We are still conducting classes in diabetes prevention and diabetes self-management, as well as hypertension, self-management, and hypertension prevention. In addition, we have just rolled out a very robust program to work with individuals who have cancer, recently diagnosed, and would like to look at an alternative way. Feel free to give us a call, 917-531-7901, or you can reach us online at our website, www.uzimalifestylecenter.org, or you can reach us at uzimalifestylecenter@yahoo.com. All right, so for this recipe, we need about a pound of red potatoes. Then we have a can, it's a little over a can of black beans. Now, you can have fresh black bean that you can soak overnight and wash it, get rid of the first set of water. That is to decrease the gases in it, and then you can cook it. Or you can use the canned beans. But if you're going to use the canned beans, just be careful. Make sure you read the label that all that is in there is the beans, the water, and a bit of salt. That is all. So we have our black bean here. Here we have our rolled oats, right? Then we have our walnuts. And in addition to that, we have our chopped onion, our garlic, and some sweet peppers. All right. The first thing we're going to get started with is our potato wedges. So you wash your red potato really well, scrub them so that you don't have to take off the skin. And then we are going to make wedges. And we will not be frying these. We will actually be cooking them in an air fryer. So we'll be cutting out all of the oil. And then you can add to it, for flavoring, you can add some Bragg Aminos, not a lot. And then I'm going to add some dry thyme so that it gives it nice flavoring. All right. So that is ready. And then we are going to put our wedges in there. We are going to let this marinate a little bit. And while it's being marinated, I am going to talk a little bit about the benefits of the red potato. So let me hurry quickly and just cut these up really well. So now that we have the potatoes all cut, we are going to marinate it a little bit because we put some of the Bragg Aminos in there with some thyme. And we're going to marinate this really well. And then we'll have it sit for a few minutes so that it marinates really well. All right, so that is done. Now quickly, let me tell you the benefits of the red potato. Red potato has a lot of antioxidants. It is, as a matter of fact, rich in anthocyanins and flavonoids. And this gives the potato the red color, as you can notice. It helps to fight free radicals. And we know that free radicals cause cellular aging. These antioxidants can also strengthen the immune system, which is very important. Did you know that red potato is high in fiber and carbohydrates, which help with your digestion? And it also helps to regulate your bowel movement. Then another big benefit for your heart. Red potatoes are rich in potassium, which help to trigger the heartbeat. Then it gives energy. Red potatoes are a good source of carbohydrates, which the body can quickly convert into fuel. And last but not least, red potatoes have vitamin C. And it has 45% of the recommended daily allowance of vitamin C. And this can help to repair tissues and provide also antioxidants. So here you have it, all the benefits of the red potato. Now what we are going to do, because this is nicely marinated, I am going to get the air fryer going. Now for the black bean burger. We have our black beans here. Let me get this out of the way. And here we have our oats. And that is gluten-free oats. And here we have our walnuts, and of course our onion and garlic and our sweet peppers. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to put the beans in this Vitamix. To this, we are going to add some of the onions and the sweet peppers, and we are going to blend this. Consistency, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, all right. So now that that is blended, we are going to take out this mixture and put it in the bowl. So now we have the mixture in the bowl. We're just going to blend it around a little bit more. And then we are going to add some of the oats so that it gives it a really good consistency. Now for flavoring, we are going to add very quickly here. Here's my measuring spoon. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the Bragg Amino. That will give it good flavoring, and then I will add my remainder of my sweet peppers and my onion and garlic. All right, and I'll continue blending this. See, it looks a bit soft, so we're going to add some more of the oats in just a minute. But before we do that, we are also going to add, see the consistency here, right? We need to make it a little firmer so now we are going to, want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. We're going to cut our walnuts. We want them in nice sized pieces. This is what's going to give it the crunchy flavor. The crunchy texture, I should say. In the meantime, you're doing this, you need to make sure that the oven is 350 degrees, and it's ready. Okay, so this is ready. So we are going to pour this in. That is what's going to give it its nice crunchy texture. So here we go. We are going to continue to mix this together. making sure that you're folding in everything. Now you see how the textures change. See? It looks a lot firmer this time, because we're going to make them into patties or burgers if you choose to call it that. So we're going to add the last bit of our oats, and we are going to continue blending everything in. What you can do as you keep on stirring, you need to taste a little bit to make sure that it has the right kind of flavor. And then I'm going to add some dry thyme to this. So if you think you should add a little more salt or some more of the Bragg Amino, feel free to do so. You want to make sure it's very flavorful. So I want you to look at this texture. See, it's nice and firm. If I put my spoon in there, it would stand very well. This is the right texture. So while we wait to make the black beans, has a lot of nutrients. We usually describe it as being nutrient dense, or we can call it a superfood because it provides many health benefits. It's rich in protein for sure. 1 cup of black bean contains about 15 grams of plant-based protein. Did you know that? And this can help you feel full for a longer period of time, and it also supports your digestion. What about fiber? Of course. Black beans has a lot of soluble fiber, which contains about 15 grams of fiber, and this is actually half of your daily dietary requirement. The fiber in black bean helps with your digestion. It lowers your blood sugar level for people who are type 1 diabetic, and it improves the insulin tolerance for individuals who are type 2 diabetes. In terms of nutrients, black beans is rich in folate, in iron, in copper, in thiamine, in manganese, in magnesium. Yes, all of those. And these can help with antimicrobial activities. And for many Western diet, these nutrients are missing. So having just half a cup of cooked black beans contains 1.8 milligrams of iron, which is 10% of what is required daily. It also has antioxidants. Black beans contain antioxidants that can help protect your cells and reduce your risk of conditions like important here. Black bean also has cardiovascular benefits. There are lots of research that suggests that eating black bean can help manage cholesterol and reduce blood sugar levels. So here you have it, all the benefits of the black bean. Let's talk about the benefits of the walnut. We already put the walnut in there. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits. Walnuts are considered superfood, and the nutrition is second to none. It can help your heart, and some of the benefits including heart health. Walnuts are high in omega fats, and these omega fatty acids are very important because they can reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol balance, and lower blood pressure. Yes, they also may reduce one's risk of cardiovascular disease and metabolic syndrome. So walnut is very powerful. What about your gut health? Yes, it's good for that too. Walnut may promote healthy gut by altering the gut environment in ways that impact disease outcomes. For example, a 2020 study showed that people that ate had walnut in their diet, they not only reduced their weight, but they reduced their cardiovascular risk, and it increased the beneficial bacteria in the gut, which may help to reduce blood pressure also, and cholesterol. So it has a lot of benefit, not only to the gut, but overall health. What about the antioxidant? Yes, walnut contains antioxidants as well as other tree nuts. And other ones that contain antioxidants are things like pecan, chestnut. But the antioxidant that is so very important here, it helps to reduce your bad cholesterol. Walnut is also great for brain health. The omega-3 fatty acid in the walnuts are essential for brain health. Very, very important here. It is also beneficial for the skin. Walnut contains vitamin E and B6, which may help to strengthen your pores and lighten your skin. And it can also get rid of dark spots and lots of other things that you may have on your skin. It is also great for weight management. So if you're thinking about losing weight, you may want to incorporate walnut in your diet. It's also rich in protein and it supports overall health. So here you have it, all the benefits of the walnuts. So to make the burgers, we take the mixture, and I like to spread it out flat with my hands. In the meantime, we have our pan here, and I like to spray it with some palm spray. This is canola palm spray. So I'm going to spray this very quickly. All right. So here we have our mixture, and I'm going to use this as my mold. So about this texture. And you have your beautiful burgers being formed there. And we put this together, and then we do the same thing. And here we have our beautiful burger being formed. You can move it out a little bit, make it a little bigger. And then we're going to do our final burger here. And then we're going to put it in the oven and let this cook for about 50 minutes or so. So you have your beautiful pan of black bean burgers. Now we're going to put this in the oven. So here we have our beautiful red potatoes fries that was cooked in the air fryer. And actually I need to let you know it only took about 22 minutes to cook. And you see how nice and crisp it is. Okay? Very good. Now here we have our finished burgers. I want you to take a look at it. That's our finished burgers there. And very quickly, we are going to set this up so you can see what it looks like. What we're going to do, we can use some veggies and put a little bit on our bread. The bread was toasted, so we are putting a little veggies there. And then we're going to put our burger. And then on top of this, we're going to put some spring mix. So we have our spring mix here. And then very quickly, I am going to put some tomatoes. So we can put a couple of cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put 2 cherry tomatoes. Do you see how nice and pretty this looks? And then we're going to put our other bread here. And then I'm going to use 2 of my toothpick and just stick it down in here so it makes it more manageable. And now we have our fries. I'm going to turn this around a little bit. And here we have our sweet potato fries. You can put some ketchup on this if you would like. How
beautiful our plate looks. We are ready to eat.
So I say to every one of you, eat for optimal health, for your body is God's temple. Try this recipe and leave a comment on our page. I'll see you in the next 2 weeks. Cheers to your good health.